Today, the U.S. is witnessing a mix of high-profile political and national security developments that are dominating headlines. The top trending news includes a politically charged investigation ordered by former President Donald Trump, ongoing immigration enforcement operations, and discussions over U.S. policy toward Venezuela. These stories reflect a broader trend of heightened political tensions, debates over policy implementation, and concerns about international security. One of the most prominent stories is President Trump's call for an investigation into ties between the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein and influential political figures, including former President Bill Clinton. Trump's involvement has intensified the political significance of the case, drawing attention from media outlets across the country. The request has led U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi to assign a top federal prosecutor to examine any potential connections. While this investigation is in the early stages, it has sparked debates about legal accountability and the role of politics in justice. Trump's action also signals potential partisan implications, as both Republican and Democratic leaders weigh in on the unfolding situation. Many analysts emphasize that the investigation's trajectory could affect public opinion and may have long-term consequences for U.S. politics. Additionally, the public is closely following reactions from prominent figures, the media, and advocacy groups concerned with ethical governance. The case highlights ongoing issues surrounding transparency, accountability, and the interplay between powerful individuals and legal oversight. Another major story today revolves around immigration enforcement in Charlotte, North Carolina. Federal agencies have launched a significant crackdown targeting undocumented immigrants in the area. The operations, which include arrests and investigations, reflect a shift in U.S. immigration policy that emphasizes internal enforcement as much as border security. In parallel, the deployment of National Guard personnel in urban areas, including Portland and Chicago, is being scaled back. This shift has drawn attention from policymakers and the public, highlighting tensions between maintaining civil security and addressing local community concerns. Local law enforcement agencies have expressed both support and caution regarding these measures. Community organizations have raised concerns about the impact on families and the potential for creating fear among immigrant populations. Federal authorities stress that these operations are necessary for national security and legal compliance. Analysts note that the combination of enforcement and guard drawdowns may reflect a strategic recalibration of federal resources. The developments have generated debates about the balance between public safety, human rights, and the political messaging of enforcement policies. For communities in Charlotte and other affected cities, these actions carry both immediate and long-term implications, affecting daily life, public trust, and relationships with federal authorities. Beyond these political stories, U.S. citizens are closely following economic trends that affect daily life. Inflation rates, consumer spending, and employment reports continue to be widely discussed. Experts note that economic stability influences public sentiment, political priorities, and policy decisions. The Federal Reserve's interest rate decisions and central bank updates are regularly scrutinized for their effects on mortgages, loans, and business investment. Markets respond swiftly to political and economic signals, creating a ripple effect across sectors such as tech, energy, and manufacturing. Analysts emphasize the interconnectedness of political events and economic performance, pointing out that decisions in areas like immigration or foreign policy can influence investor confidence and trade relationships. The combination of domestic and international factors creates a dynamic environment where citizens, businesses, and policymakers must continuously adapt. News coverage often blends reporting on policy, economic data, and expert commentary to provide context and projections for the public. Social media amplifies public engagement, shaping perceptions and reactions in real time. Cultural and social developments are also trending across U.S. media. Issues related to civil rights, social justice movements, and community initiatives continue to shape public dialogue. Recent events, including protests, advocacy campaigns, and legislative debates, illustrate the ongoing effort to balance freedom, equality, and societal expectations. Media coverage includes detailed reporting on local initiatives, national campaigns, and international perspectives. The discourse often examines policy effectiveness, historical context, and potential for reform. Experts emphasize that these cultural narratives influence public sentiment, voting behavior, and engagement in civic processes. Social platforms amplify voices, creating a dynamic environment where communities and policymakers interact in real time. Stories about education, healthcare access, and community development programs remain part of the trending discussion, reflecting citizens' priorities and concerns. Part 6. Cultural and social developments are also trending across U.S. media. Issues related to civil rights, social justice movements, and community initiatives continue to shape public dialogue. Recent events, including protests, advocacy campaigns, and legislative debates, illustrate the ongoing effort to balance freedom, equality, and societal expectations. Media coverage includes detailed reporting on local initiatives, national campaigns, and international perspectives. The discourse often examines policy effectiveness, historical context, and potential for reform. Experts emphasize that these cultural narratives influence public sentiment, voting behavior, and engagement in civic processes. Social platforms amplify voices, creating a dynamic environment where communities and policymakers interact in real time. Stories about education, healthcare access, and community development programs remain part of the trending discussion, reflecting citizens' priorities and concerns.